Hey, welcome to our final week of digital citizenship. We've been working on different digital citizenship lessons for the last few weeks. This week's last lesson is on the power of words and how words have meanings. And just because you can't hear how they're being said, sometimes what you say online can be taken the wrong way. So you have to be careful about what you're saying and about how you're taking what people are saying. So we're going to do our lesson on the power of words, and then you'll have your little quiz at the end there. And next week, we're going to start something new. Woohoo! All right, guys, enjoy our video. All right, here we go. The power of words. We want to remember to be kind and courageous, both in real life and online. So we're going to think about what we say and what we do when we are on our devices. We are going to ask ourselves, what should you do when someone uses mean or hurtful language on the internet? We want to think about three things that we should hopefully learn by the end of this lesson today is understand that it's important to think about the words we use because everyone interprets things differently. We're going to identify ways to respond to mean words online using the STOP or STOP method. And we're just going to decide what kinds of statements are okay to say online and which are not. So let's go ahead and listen here. I'm going to just say something to you. And I want you to imagine when you walked in a room, if I said this to you, which emoji would fit that? So you walk into the room and I say, hi. Which emoji fits that? We have 4 emojis to pick from. Which one do you think fits when I say, hello? Now, what about you walk in the room and I say, hello? Hello? Which emoji fits that way of saying it? How about if you walk in the room and I say, hey, hello? Hey, hello? Which emoji would you say if I walked in the room and I said, hello? Hello? Hi? Hi? Hello? Each way I said it brings about a different feeling or a different emoji that you could use. But you can hear me and you can see me if we're in person when I make those comments and I say hello. What about if you just read the word? What if this was sent to you in a text message? Just the word, or sent to you online. How would you think that person was feeling when they said hello? If they just sent it to you in text and you were just reading. This is just text, and everybody would interpret it differently. Not everybody would see it the same way. The way that you interpret it may be based off of how you're feeling right then, or how you know that person. And the way we interpret stuff is to understand something based on your point of view. So everybody has a different point of view, different ways that we see things and interact with things. Since words can be interpreted differently by different people, it's important to think about the words we use and how they affect people. We might say something just to be funny, but someone might take it seriously, and it might hurt their feelings. This can happen in person too, and it can also happen online. It may even happen more online because the words are just that text. We're not actually face to face with other people. We're not seeing what their faces look like, or we're not hearing how they're saying it. So we have to understand that when we're online, it's harder to interpret the meaning, so we have to watch the words that we use. You may have heard of the term, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Think about that. Is that a true statement? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. We're going to watch a video called The Power of Words. And it's asking you to think about, what does this video say about that saying? Is it true that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me? Or is that false, that statement? All right, so we're going to watch the video, and then we're going to come on back and talk about it.
this isn't fun anymore.
Hey, what's up? Ready to work on our project? Wait, is something wrong?
No, well, yeah. That player 3 got online and was trash talking.
Trash talking? Really?
Yeah, and I know I should ignore it, but, well, words do hurt sometimes.
I know how you feel. I once posted a photo of my dog, and because I forgot to make the photo private, anyone could comment on it.
What happened?
The comments were totally mean, and I didn't even know those people.
What did you do?
You mean after I burst into tears? Well, I remember the rules of STOP, stop. S, step away. T, tell a trusted adult. O, okay sites first. P, pause and think online. I tried to follow that advice, and believe me, it's not easy. So I told my big sister, who said that true friends support each other. No bashing allowed. Remember, there's always someone else on the other side of that screen. How do you treat others online?
After watching that video, can you say that that's a true statement or not? Some people may have a different view on it. Some may think it's true, and some may not. Some may say that the words do not hurt them, while other people may be hurt by those words. And they can make people feel sad or hurt. And we have to be aware of that when we say stuff, even if we don't realize it, those words can hurt. So why do you think those other players said those things to Guts? Did they mean to be mean? Were they upset? Were they being silly? Sometimes we may use those words just to be kidding with friends of ours. We could call our friend a slowpoke, thinking that it's funny, but those words can hurt. We always have to be careful of the words that we say, and they can hurt other people. Joking around is not an excuse for hurting people's feelings. So whenever we say something or post something, we have to be aware that we can hurt feelings. What does Gus do in response to those mean words? Guts was not happy by them, right? You saw that each one of those mean words hit him and hurt him hard. They represented it by showing those words actually hitting his face and making him feel sad. It took the fun out of the game for him. He was no longer able to play. So we have to be aware of those words, that they can hurt other people. And we need to be able to empathize with people when they are not feeling happy. Empathy, or to empathize, means to imagine the feelings that someone else is experiencing. Whenever we see somebody in the real world or online and they're not feeling happy, we have to find a way to empathize with them and understand their feelings and try to help them feel better. So when we see someone being mistreated or someone is mistreating us online, we have our stop, our 4 steps to respond to mean words. S means step away. If someone's using mean words and hurting your feelings, first off, step away. Then tell a trusted adult. If someone is hurting your feelings, you find a trusted adult and tell them to help you feel better. Remember when you're online to use okay sites first. Find those green sites, those ones that don't allow other people to comment on you or talk to you unless you know them. And remember to pause and think online. We talk about that every week. At the end of our lessons, we do our pause and think. So stop. If you see mean words or someone's using mean words, you stop. Step away. Tell a trusted adult. Use okay sites first. Pause and think online. All right, so these next few slides are going to have comments or statements. I want you to read them to yourself and think about, would it be okay or not to send that as a message to someone in a video game or as a comment? Is this something that you think would be okay to send to somebody, or something you should keep to yourself? Or maybe you're not really sure. It's okay if you're not sure also. So think about each one. I want you to read each one and then decide in your mind, is this something that's okay to send, not okay to send, or maybe you're just not sure? All right, so think about those different phrases there. Some of them most likely was something that you would not like to send or see. And think about it from that way. If it was sent to you, how would it make you feel? Find that empathy before sending stuff and decide, is this something good to send, or would it make me upset if it was sent to me? Before sending a comment or sending a message, always think about how it could affect somebody else. All right, thank you guys. Remember, we are kind and courageous. After this, you have a quick little quiz there to do underneath this, and we will see you next week with something new and fun. Take care. Bye bye, guys.